Welcome to Myth Vision, Sheikh Yaboody.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Ya Rasulullah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Yeah, I have some comments. I have some comments for your friend here who still calls himself Abdullah. Why does he call himself Abdullah? He's a murtad, he's a kafir, he's an apostate, disbeliever. He should call himself something else. He should call himself Abdul Shaitan, or I don't know, servant of Shaitan, servant of kafir, servant of white people, of European people. Why does he call himself Abdullah? I want to ask your friend Abdullah here, why, if he doesn't believe in Islam, then who created him? You can't answer this. Huh? You can't answer this question. If you don't believe in Allah, then who created you?
My mom and dad.
You worship mom and dad.
No.
So who created you?
I worship nobody.
Then who created you? You can't answer this question, right? Because you know Islam is true, but you are jealous. You are jealous. You're doing this for money.
What version of Islam are you, Yaboody?
Alhamdulillah, I'm Sunni Muslim. I follow only true Islam. I follow the Quran and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And you follow your own desires. You follow sex and alcohol and drugs and women. That's it.
Pretty much.
Someone's going to clip that. They're going to clip that. Think that's real. That's how ridiculous. The videos I've seen online are really out there. But anyway, I don't want to be mocking you, Yaboody.
Sheikh Yaboody.
Sheikh Yaboody.
It's Sheikh Yaboody.
Did you have any other challenges for Abdullah? Because
yes. Well, of course I have. Of course I have. And I know he's not going to be able to answer this one. Abdullah or Abdul Shaitan. Since you don't believe in Islam, why don't you explain to me, why don't you have sex with your mother if you don't believe in Islam?
What? I never thought about that before.
Well,
I don't know why Muslims always ask this question.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Is this like one of the top questions on like people's minds? Like, it's like they have a list, a checklist. When I leave Islam, number one. I mean, to be fair, I don't actually think people think like this. I think this is a question that's meant to like stump atheists, because
you can't answer the question. Yeah.
I can't answer the question.
Wow, that's a serious question. I did not know that was a question.
That's asked. People ask this all the time. It's like, it's objective morality thing. Oh, everything is halal for you now, right? So why don't you do this and why don't you do that? And
so why don't you answer the question? You can't answer the question.
Why don't you answer the question? Because I don't want to.
But you can't answer the question because you have no answer. Because Alhamdulillah, we have Islam. Because of Islam, I know that I'm not supposed to have sex with my mother. Although without Islam, what would I do?
I don't know.
What would you do? Next question, Sheikh Yaboody.
Yeah. See, you can't answer this question. So this is the second question that you can't answer, because by Sheikh Yaboody, Alhamdulillah. Another question is, Abdullah, how do you go to the toilet now that you are not Muslim anymore?
I still wash myself. I think that's a good thing. I actually kept it.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Only because of Islam do you have this purity. That's all I have to say, Derek.
Wow.
That's all I have to say, Derek. As you can see, Islam is, Alhamdulillah, absolutely true. It is clearly beautiful. Clearly, it is wonderful. Not even Abdullah himself can deny it. You have seen him. You have seen it here yourself. He said it is great. It is fantastic. It is beautiful. Islam is true because he cannot refute Islam. He cannot answer my simple questions. This means, Alhamdulillah, you have seen that Islam is true. Now, Derek, my dear brother in humanity, inshallah, I want to invite you to Islam. So will you please accept Islam now?
Right now?
Yes.
What are you offering me for me to accept Islam right now?
Well, right now you spend your time in the world, I'm sure, having sex with like thousands of women, partying all day, every day. If you have to stop doing that, so then you will go to Jannah, you will go to heaven, and there you will then have sex with as many women as you want, and they will all be much more beautiful than everything you have seen here. You will have rivers of wine, endless refills, and just unlimited pleasure, and you will worship Allah. That's it. But you have to pray and fast and abide by all the rules of Islam. And if you leave Islam, then, you know.
You're not supposed to tell him that, but that's a big mistake.
Sorry.
You were just playing. You were just playing.
Yeah. So do you accept Islam now, Derek?
I got to think about this one. If you don't mind, do I have some time to think about it, or are you absolutely forcing me right now to make a decision?
Well, you might die, so you better make a quick decision because you don't want to die.
You don't know what happens in the next moment. In the next moment, look, this is right now call 54 minutes on your live stream. 55 minutes, you might suddenly not be able to breathe anymore, and then the angels might come and take you away, and then you will go to Jahannam and burn there forever because you did not believe in Islam.
And so, can I ask some questions back? Is that okay?
Not too much. Yeah.
Okay. Not too much. How do you know? How do you know that this is true? How do you know that there's a heaven waiting with endless women and rivers of wine? How do you know it's true?
Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that this is true.
Is that like, it's just the Quran though, and like your experience that tells you that?
What do you mean, just the Quran? The Quran is the most beautiful
book.
Nobody can write anything like it. Go and try to write something like the Quran, Derek. Go and write. Everyone has tried. So in 1,400 years, nobody has been able to write something as beautiful and as great as the Quran. Go try. You will be put to shame, and then you will, alhamdulillah, see the truth and accept Islam. That's all I have to say.
So then give me the opportunity to try and write something better than the Quran.
Are you crazy?
Well, if you do, you'll get executed.
Yeah. You don't want to
do that. True. That's
the challenge. The real challenge is staying alive after doing it.
Yeah. You cannot do it, and you're not allowed to do it.
And you're not
allowed to try it.
So how can we validate, how can we verify these things without, dying? I mean, it's very
easy. It's all in your heart. Look, listen, Derek. You don't know this. You are ignorant, poor, non-Muslim.
Right.
May Allah protect us all from going astray. So what you don't know is that before Allah created us, Allah made an agreement with us and said, "Am I not your Lord?" And we all said, "Yes, you are." And then He sent us up on the earth and gave us a test where we have to believe or disbelieve. If you are true to yourself, you will look into your heart and you will realize that back in the day, or back before the day, you gave Allah a promise and you said, yes, you are my Lord. This is inside, deep in your heart, and that's why you know that Islam is the truth. Alhamdulillah, you don't need anything else. So,
yeah, I was actually told this too. I was told that when I asked this question, well, you already agreed to it, dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I did? Yeah, it's in the Quran. I'm like, okay, I guess I did.
Wow.
And the mountains, brother, the mountains. Now I'm bringing back my Islamic beliefs. Sheikh Yaboody has inspired me. Even the mountains rejected this. But us humans, alhamdulillah, but us humans, us pitiful humans, we don't understand the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
It seems like you've converted back all of a sudden, Abdullah. It's
oh my God.
Look
the iman is coming
Allah
back.
subhanahu wa ta'ala gave this duty to the mountains, and the mountains said, "Oh Allah, please don't give it to us. We will crumble." And Allah didn't give it to the mountains. The mountains were wise, but humans are stupid idiots. So humans accepted this responsibility, and Allah said to us, okay, if you accept the responsibility, I am your Lord. Now I will create you, and you will believe or disbelieve and die. And those who disbelieve, I already know who will disbelieve because I wrote everything. But then I will send you to hell and you will burn there forever. And those who keep their word and believe in me, they will go to heavens. Oh, and they will have sex with so many huri and rivers of wine and all that. Not sex with rivers of wine. They will have sex with the women and then drink rivers of wine. Whatever, you get it.
So I have to ask you a serious question, though, Yaboody.
Subhanallah. Yeah.
you're according to Islam, the Bible's corrupt.
Alhamdulillah.
Right?
Yes.
It's corrupt. But,
Yes.
And there was an early version or some version that wasn't corrupt at one point.
Alhamdulillah. Yes. Yes.
How do you know that?
Allah tells us it's true.
Like, even if we can't find any of that evidence of an earlier non-corrupted version.
What is evidence? What is your problem with evidence, Derek? What is with evidence? Evidence,
Right.
evidence. What is evidence? You're supposed to have faith, iman, believe in Islam. What did I just tell you? You made an agreement with Allah. Forget about evidence, questions, answers. This is we don't know when people corrupted the Bible. They corrupted the Bible. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Holy Quran, and we accept it as it is. Finished.
So you win, no matter what.
Yes.
Is it possible you could be wrong?
No, because I have Allah by my side. Alhamdulillah, I am right.
The way you just said, I am right. I can't get over this, man. This is amazing. I'm kind of inspired. I'm not gonna lie.
Subhanallah. Yeah.
Kind of inspired, man.
See, this is the power of confidence. I am confident, and people see this. People see the truth of Islam just in our speech when we speak the truth on behalf of Islam, and when we deliver the words of Allah. You will just this stream, Derek. Because of this stream, how many people are watching? 200, 300? Many
300.
people here will see the truth of Islam and the beauty, and they will convert to Islam tonight. And this will be very beneficial. And Alhamdulillah.
Do you have anything else for Abdullah before we go?
I hope may Allah guide him. May Allah guide you. Otherwise, may Allah destroy you. That's all I want to say.
Well, thank you for either or answers, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Sheikh Yaboody.
Sheikh Yaboody. Have a good day.